What are you wearing?
So this is the number 2 video of top 15 maritime wrestlers. Can you guess who it is? Can you guess who it is? Yes.
Titus!
Yes, it is Titus. If you know Mariah, you know that I am a big Titus mark. I am.
No way.
Yes, I am.
I've never heard
I have seen him
before.
I've seen him in the Great ICW. I've seen him in New Breed Wrestling, Red Rock Wrestling, MSW, Grand Prix Wrestling, and ECPW, UCW. That's a lot of names.
It's a lot of companies.
It's a lot of companies.
It's a lot of places.
That is a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yes, and actually with Grand Prix, this is before Roadmark time. I went to see him.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, yes. Land far, far away, lived a man named Titus who wrestled Julian Young in Grand Prix Wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
When was that? Like, what year is that?
2008, I think. No, yeah, it was around 2008, 2007. That's when I first started. I've always been a big supporter of Titus. Always. He is just great. I mark out. I used to mark out for him like a lot. I love his deuce driver finisher, the Spanish fly. I've made him in Smack vs. Raw games. I'm a mark.
Weird.
I have a Titus shirt, and I made videos of him. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's
a long time ago. It's okay.
You were young and you were underage.
Yeah, I was underage. Young and underage. What? My favorite matches. Let me pull out a list. I got a list, actually. Titus versus Julian Young at Mayhem 2010. That was for the title, I'm pretty sure it was. That was, remember when Titus did the big elbow drop to Julian? And it was a bloody match, really bloody. Titus got all gushed and blood everywhere. It was a great match. I love that match. Titus versus Cowboy Mike Hughes at ICW September Surrender. That was when Titus won the title.
Yes.
Well, he retained it because Cowboy was saying that he was going to take the title and take it away from ICW. That's when you can't do that. That was when Cowboy was like, oh, I hate ICW. And now look what happened, right?
Yep.
Titus versus Chris Cook in a dog collar match at ICW last show of the year 2010. Dog collar match.
Yep.
That was a good match. Titus versus Mr. Suave at ICW Mayhem 2008 or 2009. I'm not sure which one it was, but that was a fantastic match. That was when Titus won the title from Suave. That was when Titus turned face, because it was leading up to that point that he was turning face.
Right.
Because he was a heel before, right? And when he won the title, that's when he turned face. Because Suave at the time was a big heel. Everybody hated him.
But Suave was a heel. People hated him.
Oh, God. Sure. People hated him. Like, getting somebody like Titus coming out, that's what built him up to become the top star in ICW, right? The next match is Titus versus Chris Cook at ICW September to Surrender. The 2010, that was the title versus career one. That was great because you're on the edge of your seat and you're thinking, is this guy gonna win the title or is he gonna leave the company? Obviously something's gonna happen. That's when Kevin Tyler and ended up interfering in the match.
Right.
So it ended up being Kevin Tyler got 5 minutes in the ring, and then they said,
Yes,
okay, well
yep.
then that's when they went into the Fans with Weapons match with Titus versus Kevin Tyler. Which brings us to the next match is Kevin Tyler versus Titus for the Fans with Weapons match.
I never thought I could feel sorry for Kevin Tyler.
I did not feel sorry for that man. I thought that was a great match. I did feel sorry a little bit for him though. The pie in the face. So those are my favorite matches really from Titus. Either face or heel. This is hard.
He's had split personality because when he's a face, he's from Moncton, and when he goes out to other promotions and he's heel, he's from Las Vegas, Nevada. I just like that these Titus doesn't know the heel Titus. They're from two different places.
I not hear ya. I can't hear ya. No, face or heel. I love him as a heel. That's how That's how he became one of my favorite wrestlers because of his heel persona. Now, him as a face is really good. Don't get me wrong, it's really good, but I love Titus as a heel. And for 2012, I predict that Titus is definitely going to turn heel.
Shut up, punk.
I think that's pretty cool.
Dreadlocks, feather boa, either red and black or white and black or
whatever. Boa and dreadlocks.
Yeah,
and bandana.
Yeah, the bandana. It's not a gimmick per se.
It's just
like
the way
he really kind of. It's just a look that he has, really. And Titus just kind of takes names and kicks ass.
He does. And guys, next video is my #1 favorite maritime wrestler. Can you guess who it is?
Who is it gonna be?
Well, I'll tell you. It's gonna be